What is up, legends? We are back and back in Black Beacon. So the big thing going on right now is this game already cooked? Um, so there's a lot of problems, and some of it's not not the dev's fault. Some of it is. And the big elephant in the room is how global is being treated compared to how Scion was being treated. So obviously we know all the issues that they had and everything like that. They had to give compensation, or they felt the need to give compensation for this game, which yes they did. But the problem is they gave bigger compensation for the Chinese side of the game than they did for global. Global, we got 10 summons and mediocre stuff, and then we got more currency right here that actually help out as well, which is cute. Some more maintenance stuff right here. We will snatch this as well, and then so here's the thing, this is good for progression, and they gave the normal silver keys and everything like this, but Scion got more of the progression items and they got more keys. Technically, if you put together what we got last time, is 20 compared to the 30 that Scion got, but they definitely got all that type of stuff. So it's weird that they gave two different compensations for two different regions, and that pissed people off. Just I don't have anything else to say necessarily on that. Like that, you can take it for how you want to take it when it comes to that. I don't understand the reasoning. They never said anything. I don't get it. I don't get it at the end of the day. Like it's weird. Like I'm trying to choose my words because I could be gangster and ghetto about this and be really black at the end of the day. You guys know that, but I'm choosing not to be that way. I'm just choosing not to be that way. It's kind of weird. And then on top of that, the Chinese side got a free selector too. I ain't got selecting nothing, dog. Like what? Like why we didn't get that? See that and see, this is a thing that happens when it comes to global compared to other regions. It's not the first time that something like this has happened compared to, like, hey, we're playing over here on this side, we're playing on that side. You go to CN, they got they got commercials, they promoting, they got games on buses and stuff like that. You come global, they ain't got jack. No commercial, no nothing. They barely pay attention to the content creators. They barely, they even made a message saying, hey, we're gonna do better with the content creation program, which I am not in. I did not sign up for that because I was mad about my next point, what we are playing on right now. If you guys did not know this, but Google Play Beta is a emulator. It is not a app. It is not a official. Well, technically it is a PC app, but however, it is not a app made to be played on PC. It's an emulator playing mobile games on PC, just the same way BlueStacks is, just the same way LD Player is. And I have a strong problem with this. One, the Google Play Beta is the most ass, and I am 100% on this, most ass emulator that we have on the market. It's recently made, it's badly programmed, it memory leaks. Let me see right here. I probably can't bring it in without setting it. I have something that monitors my computer, and I should have set that up beforehand, but just trust me right now. I'm not trying to pull anything over on you. This game right now running is at 50% of my CPU, which is impossible. I can play Wuthering Waves, I can play HSR, I can play Tribe 9 all together, and it would not equal 50% of my CPU. The reason why this is because it's memory leaking, because it's ass. Like, it's the worst thing that, like, and it's weird. Like, I'm really choosing my words because I don't want to curse this company. Like, this is stuff that you're supposed to research. And I said this, guys, remember, people was like, oh, Scion told them, and like I did, you're supposed to do all this beforehand. You're supposed to beta test beforehand. And then the app has a nerve to snitch on the company and say, hey, this app hasn't been tested. So they didn't even get it, because I've actually went and found out what that means when when Google Play Beta says that. They didn't test. You have to get verified, even though that the very emulator itself isn't even verified yet, but you have to be verified on Google for Google to actually say, hey, okay, this has been tested, it's cool, you good to go. They never did that. They just went live. Like, what the hell? Like the range and round of incompetence all the way around. And there's no way for me to not say it that way. And that makes me glad that I'm not in a creator program, because they probably wouldn't like me saying all the truth of this, but it's the truth of this. Like, y'all didn't test. Y'all just do it out here and tried to make us the testers. And it backfired horribly. Now, they couldn't make all this right, yes. For one, I would get rid of this Google Play beta. Every time they update, it breaks. So I either have to uninstall the game completely or uninstall Google Play beta and then reinstall it to make the game work properly whenever they do any update of major. I ain't got time for all that. That's why I haven't been doing much videos on this. Not that I hate the game, it's just it's a hassle every time they do any type of update, which they are doing like every 4 or 5 days because they're trying to fix stuff. And I have to keep bringing, like, I can't just play the damn game. I gotta either uninstall the damn game or uninstall Google Play beta. That makes me download all this stuff over again. I'm wasting data on my internet trying to play this stupid game that everybody's mad about right now. Like, holy hell. This is a nightmare of bad deving. I'm probably making some dev mad, but this is just a nightmare of bad deving all the way around. Whoever's the lead dev, I implore you to, like, you got to sit down and iron all this out. First of all, get rid of this and unblock emulation, because I don't understand how you blocked emulation. What the heck? Oh, I don't understand how you block. I was confused. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. That's why. Oh, well, whatever. How in the world did you block emulation on it? Oh, and then on top of that, in China, you told the people, hey, you can go play this emulator and it'll work out just fine. But block that's global from the good emulators. I swear to God, can I unblock it so I can play this on Moomoo Player, because Moomoo Player will eat this up and we'll be fine. I don't have to worry about every time you update, I gotta reinstall the goddamn game. like, bro, I hate to be cooking and flaming y'all right now, but you need to hear it from somebody who is not literally supposed to be being nice to you. I don't have to be nice to you. I have to tell you the damn truth. And the truth is that this was bad deving all the way around. I don't want this game to die because it got Nana in it. She a baddie, and I like the way that she play. I like the way that the combat in this game is. It's fun. It needs to be, like, it's skillful. You can't auto it. You got to earn it. Everything else. I don't want the game to die, but it will die with the bad choices that you are making right now, if it's not already dead at this point. I don't want any of that, which is why I'm saying all this right now. I want people to understand what's going on, and not, there is there is so much stuff. I kind of dislike how the drama people in the community they just making up stuff. Literally, that's what the problem is with this game right now. I told you, it's very simple. You don't even have to listen to me. You can go and research what Google Play beta is and understand that it really has no business having global launches on it right now. No company should be doing that. They're just doing it because it's something that Google actually, like, because Google doesn't officially sanction having like BlueStacks and LD Player. They just kind of like look the other way, but they don't officially want those emulators. In fact, in the TOS, they say they don't want you using them, if we're being specific. But this is supposed to be something that's supposed to be like the answer for that, for that they made, but it's made terribly. It is so bad. Enter Steam, which is why companies have been using Steam instead, because the Steam version is actually programmed for PC. It's not emulation. It's the mobile games being programmed to PC ports and actually used in that way, which is why you don't have the problems that are here. This is emulation. It's working off the virtual emulator on Windows, which is also ass. like holy crap. It's just I hate to keep saying that, but there is so much bad decisions back to back. You have the fact that it's Google Play beta that is not actually officially launched. That why would you launch your game and have your game playing on the global market on an untested product that is not officially launched? So you put your untested product on another untested product and then say, hey, global launch, and then running around like, oh my God, we gotta fix what's wrong. Why is this happening? Who sat in the board meeting and said that that was going to be a good idea? I find myself saying that a lot. I would never. You be quiet, Nana. Stop it. I need to go sit somewhere else. This is not gonna work. She's gonna talk here too. Who doesn't talk? Are you gonna talk? Somebody's gonna. I need to go somewhere that she's not. How about Babel Tower? Yeah, better music. If I had a company and I was an investor and you came to me and told me that, hey, we're going to launch our untested, that we did not do a beta test on PC product, and launch it on a untested Google product that is in beta right now, I would look at you like you crazy and be like, I'm taking my funding away. Nobody does that. Like, nobody does that. Like, so I'm confused on that thought process right away on top of that. And then if I'm an investor, you come to me and tell me that you're giving China double the amount of stuff that you give into the global market, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy again and be like, you just don't deserve any type of funding. Because people are gonna find out eventually, and then you're gonna have this problem where people are refunding and everything else like that. So my suggestion to the I'm not talking to the community, because y'all, whatever y'all do is whatever y'all do. Y'all within your rights. It's your accounts, it's your money and everything else like that. If you feel that you want to keep playing the game, keep playing the game. If you feel that you're out, by all means, see you next game. That's what I say. Don't carry on. Don't start threatening people and stuff like that. I see stuff like that. I see people lying and making up stuff. That's why I'm doing this video, because I see a lot of like incorrect and there's false things going out there, and I just wanted to put out what is the actual problem, what happened, and let's just go from there. If everybody's gonna keep playing, or you just go, that's it. You either keep playing or you go. No in between where you just attacking anybody who's playing, because that's not fair. They have their right to actually play if they want to keep playing. If they like characters, they spent money, that's within their right. Don't attack people who just want to keep playing the game. Anybody who is leaving, don't call them soft or nothing like that. It's within their right too. If I personally, after looking at all this and hearing what I'm saying in this video, if I was coming in and looking at this game and I haven't played it, I wouldn't play anymore, to be honest. However, this is a good game, which is why I'm actually doing this right now. I'm getting rid of the all the people who are lying and BSing right now. We're separating that. There's a good game to be saved here that we should be kind of proud of, despite all of the bad deving that goes along with it. Sometimes the game is good but have bad people running it, and that's what's happening right now, which I know that probably butt hurts them, but I don't care, because somebody should have told you that. Like, who are like, people should have told you that by now. Somebody effing up and need to get fired or something. And that happens all the time in gacha, because gacha isn't like AAA. If this was a AAA game, they'd have fired all these people. They've been gone. Y'all see how that happened though. Like games will make $100 million and still people still get fired. This shit would have been gone. We wouldn't even be looking at it up right now. It would be in flat gone. They'd been like, you did what? You launched the game on what beta? Oh, unemployment line. Immediately. Y'all see the industry. The industry don't be messing around with people like that. You don't make dumbass specific. you get gone quick. The only reason why this game is still standing right now is because it's not a AAA title. It's a gacha game, and they are allowed more leniency. They're allowed to be morons and make and fix it, which is unfortunate, because it works like that all the way up to Hoyo, yo. Like Hoyo is allowed to be morons and do the dumbest possible stuff. Same thing with Kuro. The same thing. They're allowed to do the most dumbest things and get away with it because they're not AAA. Hoyo is, even though Hoyo is like close to $1 billion company, it's still not a AAA. It's not a AAA title. It just crossed over into the global market. It's still not like Sony and all the rest of them. Like, money doesn't necessarily make you AAA. You have to actually make and be licensed in AAA, and Hoyo still isn't. They could be if they want to be. They just never did it. That's a completely different thing. If I was them, I would never do it too, because then they would get the same scrutiny as all the rest of the market. So they might be smart enough. The same thing with the Nikkei people. They never quite did that with the Nikkei IP. They did it with Stellar Blade though. And they're smart. Just don't go into that realm so you don't get that same scrutiny. To save this, devs, what you need to do is you need to be forthcoming. Like, people are bilingual. You don't get away with doing one thing in China and then doing another thing global. You need to be very truthful and transparent about that going forward. You need to acknowledge that you did that now, because acting like it didn't happen is not working. You're just making it worse. 2, you need to get this off of Google Play Beta. This platform is not tested. It doesn't work properly majority of the time. It unsyncs. Basically, it starts to memory lag, and there's nothing that you, the company, can do about the platform itself being bad. So you trying to fix the problems that you're having right now. Say, hey, we're trying to fix the issues. That is a mute point, because the actual Google Play platform right now that is playing your game is bad. That is the problem. I can play this game for a half hour and then all of a sudden the sound will die. All of a sudden the controls will desync away from the game, and that's not the game's fault. That's the emulator doing that, because this is a goddamn emulator. Let me show you guys something. Let me see how this is gonna run. Is it gonna stay in there? Good, it stays right there. I want to show you guys something. Let me see if it brings it back the same way. Load, please. Watch the bottom of the screen. I don't like to just be telling you that. GP, you see that right there? That's officially what the emulator is. Now, that emulator was something else a while ago. It was a different type. It was a different name. So what I think happened is Google bought that emulator, and now all of a sudden that emulator is what Google Play Beta is. And that emulator was asked like 5-6 years ago, and it still is now. like holy crap. Like, so dev team, your main problem is that you made the mistake of using this. That's your issue right now. Out of everything else, you need to go ahead and hire whoever you got to hire to make a Steam version or an actual PC port, and get this the hell off of here, because this isn't helping, and it's not going to help. It's going to be a problem for the entirety of this game. And in fact, if you type in Google Play Beta and issues, you will see every single game that plays on Google Play Beta has problems. The PC ports don't have problems. Wuthering Waves on here is trash. If you put what's it, is a different game that just came out, the Odin Valhalla on here is going through the exact same problem, the exact same issues, the exact same bugs, and they're saying the exact same thing. Oh, we're going to fix the issues. No, you the hell not, because it's the actual platform. You ain't fixing nothing. And that, if you look all the way through, oh, they block the same thing. They block emulation and want to force everybody onto this, on top of the fact that this stupid emulator only forces you to install on a C drive, where most people only put their programs on a C drive and may not have room for these games. Odin Valhalla is 35 goddamn gigs. So what if you don't have that on your C drive and it's just meant for programs and Windows, and you put everything else, like, you just ain't playing that game. Same type of thing with it. Like, I can't, yo. So I don't know what to say right now. Like I said, the game is good. I don't think that they are going to actually go and make the Steam version. Maybe they will, because they didn't know that I know all of this and that I could show everybody, and then they'll be like, oh damn, we ain't getting away with it now, let's go make that Steam version. Hopefully they do that and not be noobs on ice out here, because this is completely a noobs on ice show right now. This is like Noob Debs on ice, and we're watching the show like it's the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circus right now. It's bad. Like, please, like, please do something about this. Now, you know, the last time I did a video like this was like with Starseed. Starseed basically destroyed their whole rep, come to us and everything else like that, because they didn't listen. So Black Beacon devs, don't be Starseed. That's all I'm saying. You got a shot. You got a shot. You could save yourself. You can save yourself. Like, be transparent about what you did with the whole Scion and global thing, because we know you ain't getting over. And get this game the hell off this platform and onto Steam, or an actual PC port. Not this. Well, I'll take it off this, because this is just bad. Peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.